I reviewed surveillance video, and I spoke with the security officer, and I spoke with the facility manager who runs the business, okay? So, and I've spoken with you and interviewed your side of the story as well. I'm gonna write a report to you.
You gonna arrest me for trespassing?
The report's gonna be under 02-22-005559, okay? All right, you can keep this for your records.
Yes.
No one's being arrested today.
Thank you.
Okay, not on your side or on his side, because I did see that you fell to the ground, but I did not see that the way you fell met the intentions of a battery to commit harm to you.
He wouldn't.
Okay.
He pushed me deliberately into the door frame, not the door.
I saw an argument trying to tell you what you can and can't do on the property, and then tell you to leave with verbal direction from a federally contracted security officer.
And then I left. But nonetheless, he still violated my First Amendment.
When I saw a hand go out to maybe
I put my hand up like that.
When I saw a hand go out to escort you or to show you which direction he wants you to go, verbal direction from a federally contracted armed security officer on a federal building, right? Then I saw some maybe a bit overreaction where you kind of pushed away, not knowing what his intentions were.
It's because he was coming forward. I put my hand up and he pretty much ran into me.
When I saw you push away like that, I saw you fall to the ground. Okay. So here's the conclusion by a law enforcement official. All right. And remember, we talked, and I'm a veteran as well, and I want to be impartial, and I want to hear both sides. I don't want to jump to any conclusions, right? But based on evidence you presented in your video, based on surveillance video they presented at the building, I'm concluding, Mr. Jerry, okay, that no one's committed the elements of battery, touch and strike you to commit harm, right? We did have some disruption. We had some refusal from direction from a security officer twice as big as you that has weapons on his belt, right? And I don't think you've been victimized by battery because you were not placed in any kind of fear.
Oh no, I was definitely victimized, and I'm definitely scared. I told the lady that I was scared of him. It's on the video, it's on their video.
He was bigger than you with weapons.
And shoved me against the door frame.
Okay.
He did. I mean, it's already on video, but I understand.
Yeah, and their video is going to be on file to be subpoenaed and to be questioned and inquiry on. But my view, and I took photos of it, and I'm going to put it in your case file for you, right? Because I want to show both sides.
Right.
That's going to be up in there. But I cannot conclude that he committed a battery on you today based on what I saw in the video. Right?
You can't conclude it today or tomorrow.
I can conclude that what I can enforce your Smith versus
Cummings.
Yeah, Cummings, that had an interaction with a police officer, and that you can videotape them in their duties. And what I can enforce is the U.S. Code 102-74.420, that it is prohibited, and you got to have permission, because there's people that are applying for citizenship, there's people that are applying for Social Security benefits, there's a lot of private information.
Where does it say it's prohibited?
And I've gone out of my way to print that for you. Yeah, right there. First paragraph is prohibited. Okay? So next time, just get permission. Say, hey, I'd like to videotape my encounter with you because it didn't go well the last time I was here 5 years ago.
Well, I'm not going back to that place. I'm not going back to that place. I think the guy's a thug.
And then maybe you would have had a supervisor said, okay, that's fine. We want your business share. We want to take care of you.
No, they don't
care. If
care.
you feel comfortable videotaping us, we'll do that. And then it wouldn't have been you randomly showing up, videotaping from the parking lot, narrating, walking inside, and then someone is baited into an altercation.
I didn't bait him. He come around all by himself. It didn't need any help whatsoever.
I gave him several cautions on how it could have gone better, right? And if he had just had a little more tolerance and a little more patience, all right?
What about the fact that
he what you needed, and then that you would eventually have left.
What about the fact that he deleted my video? That is federally illegal for him to do that.
So I don't know what I can enforce on that. What I can is document it in the report, if we're going to pick it up at a later time, that it's there as a placeholder.
We need to do that.
Hey, there's another video that exists, right? It's now missing, and it had to have occurred during the time that he had possession of my phone.
And why did he have possession of my phone? Because he stole it from me. And that's not enforceable. This thing's almost $1,000.
Yes, sir. So I cautioned him.
Petty cash.
I said we don't need to have anybody's property. We need them and their property to leave together, right? So I want you to keep that copy I provided for you, and I want you to keep this. This is going to be your report that I'm writing for you today about your altercation with the federally contracted armed security guard at the federal building. Okay.
All right.
Now, the wishes of the property manager stated, Mr. Jerry cannot be denied any Social Security benefits, or he cannot be denied any services that are due to him. What he can be is trespass not to return from our property because of his behavior today, which she even agreed was disruptive and took the side of the security officer. And if you need to use their facility again here in Gainesville, to call through the 800 number, schedule that, get that going, and then you can use the building, because you cannot be denied services.
They did deny me services
if you're there for
today.
services,
I was there for services, and they denied them.
well, their statement was, you came in here for no
He said,
services.
she said, though.
And, right, their
She asked
statement's
me-
consistent with yours, that you wanted to exercise First Amendment rights.
That's not correct.
Right?
That's
And-
not my
and
statement to
your intentions
them.
were filming with a 4 foot tripod, metal tripod in your hand, that you were foregoing any kind of intentions to receive services
That's
today.
not